period leave regressive? Is period leave making a gender gap? The debate is on once again. Period leave policy has yet not been widely accepted. The policy that demands inclusive workspaces for all the women out there. Even though Zomato, Swiggy, and Byju's were some of the first Indian companies that announced paid period leaves. However, India is not the first country to consider period leave. In many countries like Japan, South Korea, Spain, and Italy, it's part of the women employees leave policy. And yet, it's debatable. The Supreme Court of India recently refused to entertain a PIL calling for the introduction of paid menstrual leave in the country and made an observation that such a policy might lead to discrimination amongst employees. We don't find it confusing because all the women out there know how excruciating period pain is. The severity of period cramps can vary from woman to woman, but it's for real. Don't believe us. Our expert will help you understand.
Of course, period pain is real. Period pain can be of two types. One is the primary pain, which is called the primary dysmenorrhea, which can be because of the congestion in the uterus before it lets the blood out. And this is most commonly seen. Out of 100 women having period pain, 60% to 70% of these women will have primary pain or primary dysmenorrhea, as we medically call it. This the congestion produces a lot of pain producing substances in the blood, which can make the pain very bothersome. The second type of a pain is called a secondary dysmenorrhea or a secondary period pain, which is because of an abnormality like fibroids, like endometriosis or adenomyosis. This kind of a pain is definitely very, very distressing. They can need medications. They might need injectable medications. Sometimes they need long absence from work because the period pain can last anytime between 2 to 5 days compared to the primary pain, which can last for a few hours to a day. Period leave to me is a great way to acknowledge that the period pain is real. Just because something is very common does not necessarily mean that it is normal. And the period pain, even if it is a primary or physiological period pain, even if it's because of a natural cause, it's very distressing. And it's a time when the women are any which ways of low productivity. Actually, the period leave was a concept at one point of time when they were, forced not to do household work, and that's a way of giving them leave. Today's women also need that kind of a leave because that's the time when not only the pain bothers them, but also the fatigue and the exhaustion that follows the pain is also very bothersome. So few hours of break to maybe a day, or sometimes if the woman has secondary dysmenorrhea, she will need more than a day of leave. And this is a welcoming sign. I strongly believe that period leave is a great idea for today's women.
Is it still questionable? Do you feel every woman should get period leave? Let us know your opinions in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Shosha for more health videos.